Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, lived a beautiful princess under a magic spell to sleep every night and day. Can you help the good fairies to safely break the sleeping spell for Sleeping Beauty to realize the power of true love as well? Together with the good fairies, you will find a way to safely wake Sleeping Beauty, and then maybe even celebrate at the palace with a party. Listen along to my voice, which will guide you through to discover love's huge power as our Sleeping Beauty lies deep asleep in the royal palace tower. But let's go back to the beginning and see what happened before this. Is the only way to save Sleeping Beauty really true love's kiss? Now imagine 3 lovely little fairies from the enchanted fairy tale land are visiting you right now and flying daintily around you as you see them glow in little balls of magic light. You know they wish to bring you to their kingdom because you are the only one who can help them find a way to wake up Sleeping Beauty with your brilliant ideas. Now these good fairies blow their fairy dust over you, and it's a magic dust that shimmers beautifully in the starlight to keep you safe and protected from Sleeping Beauty's sleeping spell. Now you have special fairy powers too. So with your magic fairy powers, you step into the enchanted fairy tale land. And here you can see a huge palace with overgrown gardens and a lovely village standing close by. Now it's so captivating as the good fairies fill you in on what has happened in the kingdom. You see, some time ago, the king and queen of this land very much wanted a baby. And when the royal couple finally got their wish, they named their beautiful baby girl Princess Briar Rose. Then the whole kingdom celebrated with a huge party. But there was one jealous witch who was not invited to the party and who felt so left out, she placed a curse on the baby girl and bewitched little Princess Briar Rose. But Princess Briar Rose had 3 good fairy guardians who loved her so much. They were chosen by the king and queen to keep her safe always. The evil witch foretold that Princess Briar Rose would grow in grace and beauty, to be beloved by all. But the princess was also cursed to prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel when the sun went down on her 16th birthday. Instead of celebrating her birthday that day, she would be in grave danger always after. To keep their beloved Briar Rose safe, the good fairy guardians placed Briar Rose on a beautiful bed, and they cast a special sleeping spell over all the land to make everyone in it fall into a deep sleep, so no further harm from the evil witch could befall her. The princess will stay asleep for 100 years until the sleeping spell can only be broken if she can be awakened by a handsome prince. As luck would have it, Princess Briar Rose had a special prince friend, Prince Arturo, who used to visit her. Together, they would ride on white horses and visit the rose orchards and share their stories as they laughed and had so much fun. And all of this time, the prince was on his way, now riding his horse through the overgrown forests which surround the palace lands, on his way to help rescue Sleeping Beauty. But sadly, he has been taking such a long time to arrive. Because the royal palace has now become shrouded in many overgrown plants, so many gnarled trees and bramble thorn bushes, it's so very difficult for anyone to find a way through. Now you know the good fairy's story. You see, it's so curious, interesting, and strange for you to look around and see an entire kingdom asleep underneath the sleeping spell, almost as if every person and creature here is frozen still in time. You see so many village people all snoring, the palace guards dozing, all the horses napping, and even the king and queen fast asleep. As you walk through the village, you see this enchanting wave of deep sleep cast over the whole kingdom, where everyone ages not even a day, as all rest peacefully, looking so relaxed and refreshed from so much sleep. Yet because of your special powers, and because you wish it, with a dazzle of magic, the good fairies can take you to see Sleeping Beauty for yourself. And so you find her right now, lying in her beautiful bed, as you stand by her bed in her chamber in the royal palace tower. You see she is surrounded by beautiful carved furniture, art frescoes, and gorgeous satin pillows, and the room smells so nice, full of fresh spring flowers. You look and see Sleeping Beauty resting peacefully with a dreamy smile on her face. She has glorious golden hair and wears a gold princess tiara and a ruby red pendant around her neck. The good fairies ask you if you can think of any way to lift the sleeping spell to help them ensure that Princess Briar Rose is kept safe from the evil witch. After all, Prince Arturo has been taking far too long to arrive, and they need all of your special powers right now. So you wonder to yourself for a while, and suddenly you have a brilliant idea. What if Sleeping Beauty could wake herself up? Now you know the only way to get this message through is to speak to Sleeping Beauty face to face in her own sleeping dreams. So you decide to fall asleep too. With all of your fairy magic, you remember you can wake up at any time. So you call upon your fairy powers to take you to Sleeping Beauty's own dreams. Now, very soon, you find Sleeping Beauty sitting awake in her dreams, sitting on some beautiful white fluffy clouds underneath a stunning rainbow in the sky. Quickly, you introduce yourself and say hello, and she looks so happy to see you. You begin to talk with Sleeping Beauty and help her to realize and understand how much powerful love energy there is all around her and how many people want for her to do well. You tell her she has no need to be afraid because she can trust in all of the goodness in the kingdom to keep her truly safe. Princess Briar Rose smiles and agrees as she listens, and she tells you after she really does miss her kingdom. And although she is so deeply relaxed here, she no longer wants to be worried or afraid, and she's ready now to believe in the power of love, not only from a single prince's visit, but from the energy of goodness and kindness from the hearts of everyone in her life. Finally, she knows this love is the real love to conquer all. Now you hear her wishes and you've received her dreamy message. So with a dazzle of your fairy magic, you step out again of your shared dream and find yourself standing right back in Sleeping Beauty's bedchamber. Suddenly, you watch as Sleeping Beauty begins to open up her eyes. You see she is waking herself up as her whole face shines with a big, beautiful smile. The energy of pure joy and happiness radiates from her open eyes as she recognizes the good fairies and also you right here. And only just now, Prince Arturo quickly bursts through the chamber doors to step into the room. Seeing the princess awake, the prince falls to his knees beside her bed, so happy and delighted that his princess has awakened from the spell all by herself. Princess Briar Rose is now no longer Sleeping Beauty, and Prince Arturo sees she is just as beautiful as she's ever been, looking refreshed and revitalized, and so very, very kind-hearted and happy. Where do you think the term beauty sleep comes from? The good fairies dance and buzz about in balls of bright light as they flit about and begin to wake up the rest of the kingdom from the sleeping spell too. Knowing now that all of the good energy in the world will keep their princess safe. And very soon, the whole kingdom gathers and rejoices to celebrate Princess Briar Rose's special birthday, and you are invited as the guest of honor. And you see there is such a bountiful feast and an amazing party taking place throughout the whole land. And this time, even the jealous witch is invited to attend, because we all send her some love. She feels included and now warmly welcome. And because she no longer feels jealous, she has no reason whatsoever to be mad. You look and see Prince Arturo sweeping Princess Briar Rose up in a joyful dance as the couple seems so happy. So you smile and celebrate and dance with them, if that's what you choose, feeling so blissfully happy to join the good village people as well as the good fairies and all of your new friends, especially Prince Arturo, and Princess Briar Rose, who used to be Sleeping Beauty. Now, because you are feeling so happy and so warm inside, you wave goodbye to your friends as you allow the good fairies to take you all the way back home to return you to your own comfy bed, taking all of your sparkles of fairy magic with you as you snuggle under your covers, feeling so dreamy and calm, because you know that real love is the most powerful force in the whole wide world. Thank you so much for visiting, and thank you for helping Sleeping Beauty. You've done so well. And may you enjoy every calm night as you float all of the way into your beautiful, sweet dreams.